All right, everyone, I am back. This is the first time that I've been down in the shop for 2.5 weeks. You can tell by the scruff on my face. So let's go down. Got to figure out what we want to do on the plane this week. I've got several days off coming up. Hold it. I'm battling with a Karma grip. I haven't used one of these before. So anyway, now that we're back here in the shop, I need to figure out what we want to do next on the plane. As you saw in the last video, we did, let's just point it at the plane. In the last video, we went ahead, let me tilt. In the last video, we went through and put the control lines in all the way to the back. So what I think we'll do today is either work on the wings, because I got to hinge the wings, or I'll mix up a batch of dope and we'll start sealing the wood. I think we'll work on the wing first. We'll get the ailerons hinged, because I do have the little hinge things, and you can see from the job I've been at for the past week and a half, came back with some good oak. What I will do, and I may put a video together on this one. There you go. All right. This, of course, I got broken. I fixed it. There's my 45. These squares, I make squares, and a lot of times, this was before I did the restoration. I believe, I think this was before I did the restoration on a Tailorcraft. I did this one before I started building on the Cub. A lot of times, if I haven't been in the shop for quite some time, say I take a few months off, first thing I'll do is I'll come in and I'll build something. And that was too, I just wanted to get my brain wrapped around building, and that was to go ahead and just make a couple squares. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but when I decide, I may make a video on what I decide to do with this. So anyway, let me get everything set up here in the shop, and let's get back to work again. Alright, I've got everything set up. I got the fuselage over there leaning up against the door. I got the wing on the table. Now, let me kind of show you the little problem I'm going to have with this. Here's what we're working with. I need to get, from the side view, I need to get the hinge to come down at this angle. I don't want it at the top. I want it really close to this arc, and I'm kind of hoping you're going to be able to see. If I can get the camera right, there we go. It's going to be right about there, and it's going to head down. I want to have it so that it's going to pretty much go in at about the same angle as this top sheeting. So it needs to go down, pop just below it, and this is where it's going to be strange. I've got to match that with this over here on the top of the wing, and that's the problem I'm going to have. Is that you've got to make sure that it is even, so when it comes time to hook this up to pretty much install your hinge, it's not going to be high and it's not going to be low. So this is a very critical spot. So what I've got it set up right now with this little, and I don't even know what the heck they call it. It's a little doohickey you use with the slot machine. So, and all this does is make a mess. This is just going to come in and right through this slot and then come out the back side of it. So what I'm going to have to do is with this, because the slot is going to be so tight to that top line, it's coming in at the wrong angle. It's coming straight in. I need it to angle down a little bit. So I'll come in, I've already got my marks up here on the top. I'll come in just enough to put a slit in with the slot machine, and then when these come off, I'll re-angle the slot machine and go down at a slightly different angle. So let's go ahead and give it a shot and see how well it works. Alright, the slots are all put in and they're looking pretty good. They're looking like they're in good shape. So let me cut up some little pieces of hinge material and I'll bring you right back and we'll see how it looks. Alright, let's see how well everything wants to line up. Okay, because you can't feel it, I'm just going to see how close I can get this in to the camera so you can see that we are sitting I'll get it. Give me a little bit of time. Okay, so right there, it kind of looks like it's standing proud, but if you're able to put your finger over the top of it, it's actually pretty darn good. So, yeah, I'm happy with this. So, and it just had to do, like I said, with where it goes into the wood, not the slot going through, because this stuff, because it's flexible, you can have it come in straight and then have that hit that little bit of an angle down, and it's golden. It'll slide right in. So all right. So I'm happy with this. I'll get the other side done, and then once this is taken care of, we just got to figure out what to do next. Hey, I'm Bud from 2 Weeks in the Future. I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up on that audio issue I had in the beginning of the video. It had to do with that GoPro Karma grip. It does not work with the 5s, the 6s, and the Hero 7s. So anyway, just want to let you know, don't get one until they fix the problem. Later. And just to let you guys know, I've got a Feiyu G6 coming to replace the Karma. So it'll be here in about 3 or 4 days for me, about 2.5 weeks for you.